Alright, let's talk about something that's been on my mind a lot lately: Britain's struggle with heatwaves. And no, I'm not just talking about the usual grumbling over a few hot days. This is different. This is serious. Personally, I think what's happening in the UK right now is a wake-up call, not just for Britain, but for all of us. Let me explain why. First off, the numbers are staggering. Nearly 3,000 heat-related deaths so far. That's not just a statistic, that's a tragedy. And it's not like this came out of nowhere. We've seen the signs for years, but here's the thing, we've been in denial. Britain isn't built for this kind of heat. Roads are melting, buildings are struggling, and people are suffering. What makes this really interesting is how unprepared we are, despite knowing this was coming. It's like we've been standing in front of a train track, watching the train approach, and just not moving. One thing that immediately stands out is how this heat is different. It's not the dry, vacation-like heat people chase on holiday. This is humid, oppressive, and relentless. It's the kind of heat that feels like standing behind a bus exhaust, except it's everywhere, all the time. And here's where it gets even more concerning: the hottest days are coming earlier. June used to be a mild month, but now? It's a scorcher. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a weather pattern, it's a shift in our climate, and we're not adapting fast enough. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. I've been thinking a lot about what this means for the future. In my opinion, this isn't just about Britain. It's a preview of what's coming globally. We're seeing wildfires, droughts, and infrastructure failures, all things that could happen anywhere if we don't act. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about the environment, it's about social inequality too. The rich will find ways to stay cool, but what about everyone else? This raises a deeper question: are we prepared to face the consequences of our inaction, or are we just going to keep pretending it's not happening? Here's a detail I find fascinating: despite all this, there's still hope. I've seen communities coming together, emergency responders working tirelessly, and small but meaningful changes being made. For example, public information campaigns and cooling spaces are starting to make a difference. But here's the thing, it's not enough. We need systemic change, and that's where the real challenge lies. Governments need to step up, but as we've seen, short-term thinking often wins out over long-term planning. It's frustrating, but it's also human. What this really suggests is that we are at a crossroads. We can either keep patching up the problems as they arise, or we can start thinking about how to rebuild our societies to withstand these challenges. Personally, I think the latter is the only way forward. But it's going to take more than just talking, it's going to take action, innovation, and a willingness to change. And that's the part that scares me the most. Are we ready to do that? Before I wrap this up, let me leave you with this thought: Britain's struggle with heatwaves isn't just a local issue, it's a mirror reflecting our global predicament. We've known this was coming, yet we've done so little to prepare. So, here's my question to you: what are you going to do about it? Are you going to wait until it's too late, or are you going to start making changes now? Because one thing's for sure, the heat isn't going away anytime soon.